What's the way I could put my phone like this, but I can't. What's the way to zoom out this bitch? I gotta go all like this to zoom out this bitch. Boy, that shit trash. Hold on, y'all. Whew. Oh yeah, let me put it on my community wall that I'm live, so some people can see that I'm live. It's all garbage. Snacks ready for this shit. YouTube, get some people up in here. I'm almost convinced that YouTube is shadow banning my page. It just seems a little odd now. It just seems a little odd. If I hit the like button, y'all, we're gonna talk about Diddy, Kim Porter's book. Let me know how my audio sound. Hold on, y'all. Let me know how my audio sound. Hit the like button if you can. I'm just getting my computer out too, so I gotta back up. Just getting my setup good. Oh, nah, it's not frozen. Big B, salute to Big B. It's not frozen. I just got my phone sitting that way for a quick second because I'm doing some back end setup, trying to get my computer out too. But I'm here, Big B. Salute to everybody. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. I'm here. Make sure y'all can correct me. We're gonna get into some subjects. You know what I mean? We're gonna start off like with the topic we left off with yesterday. You know, we might get into a little bit about the strike. You know, I've been doing my reading about the strike too, Big B. So you know what I mean? So I'm definitely gonna get on about the strike too today. But right now we're gonna talk about the some cases that happened with Diddy that just opened up and the Porter interview, the guy that wrote the book. Now I'm gonna touch some base about that and just with the people. That's about it. So y'all give me a second. Let's get some people up in the room. Everybody hit the like button. People missing hitting the like button. Hit the like button. I actually gonna log out for a quick second to put this on my community wall so I can let more people know I'm live. All right, so y'all bear with me for a second, y'all. Let me go put this on my community wall real fast. Hold on, fast, y'all. I'm gonna put this on my community wall, even though I should have did it before, but hey, shit happens. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna get into some good conversation. Everybody hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that share button, subscribe button. You know what I mean? Like button. All right. I had to do that. Hit that like button. Hold on real fast, y'all. Hit that motherfucking like button for your boy. We're gonna get to some conversations. I gotta make sure this is all right. Hold on, y'all. Let me put this on my community wall that we live for a quick second. Hold on, y'all. I'm back, y'all. Let's gonna put this on my community wall, but that did end up being like that. Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Right, so we're gonna get into some cases real fast. Y'all hold on real fast.
Now, in more news, Diddy will be sued. And I say will be because nothing has been filed yet by at least 120 people in the next 30 days. So
Mm.
there's an attorney named Busby, last name Busby. And this attorney, his name is Tony Busby. He has it's almost like a class action lawsuit vibe where you get a bunch of people to come together that say similar things to them, and then you move forward and prosecute. So he says that in 30 days he'll be filing lawsuits on behalf of 120 plus victims who allege that they encountered various things with Sean Combs, Diddy. According to him, it's everything from sexual abuse, drugging, a lot of the common stuff that we've been hearing, like they go party, they get drugged, they're with him by himself, and they get drugged and allegedly, and then something, and then sex happens, they don't
Allegedly.
want it, and then friends of Sean Combs join in allegedly. Now let's take a listen to Tony at the press conference yesterday announcing this whole thing. So this individual, who was 9 years old at the time, was taken
Here we
to
go.
an audition in New York City with Bad Boy Records. This individual was sexually abused, allegedly by Sean and
Allegedly.
several other people at the studio, in the promise to both his parents and to him himself of getting a record deal. Another instance, minor, told allegedly by Sean Combs that he would make him a star. He needed to visit with him in private about it, away from his parents. Once they were in a private area, allegedly Mr. Combs made the victim perform sex upon him. Another incident, an individual 15 years old at the time, flown to New York City to attend a party, was drugged, and then taken into a private room where this female individual, minor, was raped, and other individuals took turns raping her.
It's interesting how when the indictment came out, folks said, "Well, it's no underage kids in the indictment, no sex with minors in the indictment," but now you got 25 minors allegedly accusing him.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded crazy. Like I said before, they said that 2,300 people reached out to the law firm.
2,300 people.
2,300 people. I guess they decided to go with just a little over 100, which seems like it's they just put out the number and everybody's calling to see if they can get a check.
It's
Exactly.
it's insane. Now, again, he did say
I
that
mean, I
nothing has
mean,
been filed yet
I'm
because
mute that right now. Cook myself. Like on some real shit. On some real shit. As you can see, in my opinion, right? My opinion, this definitely has to do with getting a check. It definitely has to do with getting a check. Like they said, 2,300 people are now trying to press charges on Diddy, and just common sense. And yeah, everybody's getting scared, right? But common sense, like for anybody watching this, would be like, hey, why are so many people coming forward now that he's locked up? Now everybody want to go and tell their truth now about Diddy. Everybody's coming forth with these kids now that was underage. 2,300 people came forth now, so not even like judges and shit like that, the prosecutors, whoever is doing this case. Now they're like, oh, it's too much people now. Like you can't believe everybody because that's what happens when you got a high profile celebrity, right? When you got a motherfucking high celebrity like Diddy, everybody's gonna have a motherfucking chart. Everybody's gonna want to get that bag. You know what I mean? So 100, that many people, 122, that shit is crazy. 2,300 people came forth to say, oh, Diddy did something to me. Right now, why wait like 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, even 5 years, even a year? Why wait this long when you see him fall? Now you want to get money. What if you don't get no money? What if Diddy gives all his money up to get out of jail? He gives every dime he got to get out of jail, and you just wasting your breath for no reason, just making up lies. And I do feel like some of this shit is, I do feel like some is true. And I think it's up to the prosecutor, it's going to be up to the jury, whoever, if this goes to trial, which it probably is, what's false and what's real. What's false and what's real? Like, who can you believe? Because there's some people out here hungry for money. Everybody's hungry for money. You know what I mean? Who you gonna believe? You gonna believe 2,300 people, or you gonna believe this one suspect? You dig what I'm saying? So this is, in my opinion, too many people coming forth now. It makes the case look stupid now, in my opinion. Even though he's getting hit with all these charges, I'm like, yeah, mad people gonna come forth now because it's the way to get a bag. It's a fast way to get money. To claim that you was in some kind of relationship with Diddy and he did something to harm you. It's just too easy, y'all. Let's see what the rest of what they talk about with this Breakfast Club shit.
He says he wants to make sure that they do diligence and get this right. Now we are
Why they do a press conference?
because he wanted to. I mean, the lawsuit was out there and there were reports about it because not the lawsuit. I'm sorry, because nothing was filed. The rumors and the conversation about this happening and the fact that he had been telling people, if you have something that you want to bring to the forefront in the eyes of the law, contact me. Right. So that was out there. So I guess he wanted to explain what was about to happen in their findings so far. Now, we have also been saying like, well, who else is a part of this? Because there's no other names. Tony Busby says that they have names of not only people, but they plan to take down corporations behind this as well too.
I said that yesterday.
The day will come when we will name names other than Sean Combs. A lot of names. It's a long list already. But because of the nature of this case, we're going to make damn sure we're right before we do that. But the names that we're going to name are names that will shock you. They will be revealed when that particular individual case is ready to be filed. They already know who they are. And I'm here about not just the cowardly but complicit bystanders. That is, those people that we know watched this behavior occur and did nothing. I'm talking about the people that participated, encouraged it, egged it on. They know who they are. As we identify them, each will be part of this case as defendants. These defendants will not only include individuals, but also include corporate entities who ultimately profited off of this culture and behavior.
What's it like, y'all?
Pharmaceutical companies, hotels, we know.
Well, you have to question him. You said, why did they do the press conference? They do the press conference. And he throws all of that out there because he's hoping that those corporations and those people that he's talking about will settle before he starts naming names.
And they give and basically put them on the time clock. He said 30 days. Like we want to do our due diligence, but that gives you a time clock. Now
they're gonna start telling up people. I told y'all that.
Allegedly sexually assaulted, allegedly sexually exploited by Diddy's associates.
Diddy gonna start talking. I told y'all. Diddy gonna start talking to motherfuckers. Don't think if he go out, he not going out alone. Trust me and believe that. If he just go out, he not going out alone. He's gonna be naming a lot of motherfucking CEOs, big time motherfuckers. You're gonna be surprised, like, wow. I can't believe that person was involved with this case. Yeah. Their name's gonna be brought out. Yeah, you're right, baby. I said that yesterday. Like he gonna start talking. He gonna start snitching on people. Before he starts snitching, I feel like they're gonna kill him with some kind of like plea deal. Like, hey, like people gonna try to like, hey, don't say my name. That works a deal out. I feel like people gonna start trying to work out a deal now because they don't want their names to be released. So even though Diddy's getting charged with all of these extra charges, I wouldn't let that go to your head too much because now I look at the charges and I feel like it's a lot of people's parents. Let me put this on myself. I feel like it's a bunch of people, parents, that's just trying to get paid. And you heard what they said earlier in this Breakfast Club segment that majority of people just trying to get money. They're just trying to get money from Diddy. Some people, their careers didn't go good. You know what I mean? They family, most families behind on rent, mortgages, bills, shit like that. So they're looking at this as a way to make a come up. Hey, he's falling. You got some kind of proof that you was around Diddy around this time frame. Let's press some charges to get Diddy. Basically, what's going on with the Diddy case? Everybody's getting scared. Though he got 300 people came forth now today, and another 100 people come forth tomorrow. Well, lots of people can come forth. That don't mean that he's going to get locked up forever because so many people came forth. In my opinion, it makes the case look bad that too many people coming forth now. It makes the case look janky now. Like, who the fuck are you gonna believe? You see what I'm saying? Like, who you gonna believe now? It's too many people coming forward. In my opinion, it's just about parents that's motherfucking butthurt that their kids didn't make it. Their kids wasn't talented enough to make it. You know what I mean? Like they kid wasn't talented to make it. They wanted Diddy to take them under their wing. It didn't work out right. The deal didn't work out right. Because Diddy don't if you don't pop, Diddy don't fuck with you. That's just Diddy always been that way. If you don't pop a certain amount of time, Diddy don't waste his time with you. So if you was a kid that was trying to artist under Bad Boy Records at the time and your parents want you to be under development under Diddy and you wasn't developing right, you cut. You quick. Y'all seen him do it to make it a band, and they sold like they sold a good amount of CDs, and they still got cut. He didn't feel like dealing with the drama. He didn't feel like dealing with shit. Did he put his money where he think he gonna make a good profit? If he ain't gonna make a good profit off you, did he cut you loose? He did it to plenty of artists. You dig what I'm saying? So in my opinion, it's just a bunch of motherfuckers that's butt hurt that their kids didn't make it because now like it wasn't no kids part of this. Now it's like 2,300 kids coming forth talking about, oh, Diddy touched me? I got raped here. And look, it got to be more than just you and your parents saying something happened. You got to have motherfucking proof. I was even watching Gene Dill say, like, yeah, well, this, that, and the third, the prosecutors could just lock you up. You can't just lock somebody up for no damn reason. Like, I know that happens to a lot of people, but with the money that Diddy has, I doubt that's still gonna happen. He has too much money. He should be able to hire the best lawyers that could defend him the best way. Even if he did some of them charges. I want to hear what Mace has to say. Yeah, man, Mace did like a little interview. I don't know how far back it is. I can play it, but the interview might be a little bit old because you know Mace and Cameron have a podcast called It Is What It Is, and they mostly talk about sports, but if you check some of the last couple of Mace, he takes jabs at Diddy because Mace don't like Diddy. Diddy stole a lot of money from Mace. You know what I mean? A lot of the songs that Mace wrote and the style that Mace brought to Bad Boy after Biggie died, Mace felt like he should get more credit for that, and he don't. He never did, and he felt like I think he stuff like he owed Diddy all money. You dig what I'm saying? So but he does take shots at him. I don't think Mace did like an updated interview. He did like an interview maybe I don't know how long ago it was. I'll pull it up in a minute. But when it comes to like Mace talking about him, Mace lately Mace been just throwing shots at Diddy. You know what I mean? Like with the baby oil and just little shots. He don't go into depth because of the kind of platform.
The common thing between a lot of
The kind of platform that him and Cameron have is mostly a sport platform. They do little here and there. They might jump off topic, but majority of it is sports. So I guess they're trying to keep it in the algorithm, and they're not trying to go off topic. And Mace don't do too many interviews like that. But he has been throwing shade on Diddy for years, and he probably did the interview maybe I think it was a couple months ago when he was talking about this. Might asking some questions. I don't know the date, but I will bring that interview up, the one I came across with Mace. But yeah, when it comes to Mace, yeah, I feel like Diddy owes Mace a lot of money. And I'm happy Mace got out of there before things got real hectic with him, just like with Loon. Loon got out of Bad Boy before Bad Boy got on him. You dig what I'm saying? Like Loon knew where to get out of there. Loon is probably one of the artist is under Bad Boy that left with like his rights to his music. And Loon said that shit. Loon's like the only one that left with like his writing shit. For the songs that he put down for Bad Boy. Because Loon don't really have a problem with Diddy. And Loon a goon. Yeah, I mean I know y'all know that I need a girl too. I know y'all know Loon for the girl tracks, but on some real shit, Loon a goon. Loon a Crip. Like he from Harlem, whatever. You know what I mean? He from New York and shit. But he did grow up a little piece of his teenage in California. That's where he became Crip. You know what I mean? So and he was in New York and California knocking niggas out. So Loon always was that pretty boy rapper that can knock niggas out and put work on niggas. That's why he got put in jail for like 10 years. But when he came out of jail, he said he never had a problem with Diddy. Just he never had issues with him. You know what I mean? He got his money, he got his copywriting deals and all that shit. You know what I mean? So and Loon hasn't talked out because Loon don't really do that many interviews himself. And Loon is not in the music industry anymore. So Loon is on his Sahada stuff. He's Muslim, so he's just on he on a different path now to exercising and feeding. His Loon is on a whole different path. So he probably trying to he's trying to get away from this whole Diddy shit. I'm sure that people trying to get him to interview and get him to talk bad about Diddy, but I don't feel like that's in Loon's character to talk about Diddy. Mace gonna throw some shade on Diddy because he been doing it his last couple of interviews. He gonna throw some shade on Diddy. Talk about Mace, he gonna throw some shade on Diddy because Diddy owe him some money. You know what I mean? Like some songs was some big ass hits on Bad Boy Records that Mace wrote them shits. He wrote Puff's first. He basically gave like Puff a whole album and shit like that he wrote for him, and he never got returned. So let's see what else they saying with this rest of this Breakfast Club shit though.
The stories where there was a drink that was laced, or trinked in
With the lace, shit getting
now
laced.
for his past, he assumed some other celebrities, Chris Brown, Travis Scott, to name a few.
Oh, here we go.
Deshaun Watson as well too.
Mhm.
So I mean, he said names will be dropping. So I guess we gotta wait for this to be to be filed to see what happens. But
those are the threats that they put out there, hoping that these people or corporations or whoever it is settle.
Yeah, they settle.
Because he probably they've already contacted them to let them know, hey, 30 days,
yep.
naming names. So what you want to do?
Yep.
And a lot of times these companies do settle not because they believe they have any.
They're gonna start selling it. They don't want their name to be out.
They don't want the bad brand.
And the name
They don't want to go through the trials and the courts and all that. So sometimes it's just easier for a company that's worth hundreds of millions to cut up $100,000 check and say keep it moving.
Yeah, keep
well,
moving.
Wendy came out of nowhere. The Mail had an exclusive yesterday. Wendy spoke on Diddy. You know, we've all been saying for a while that a lot of this stuff she was already talking about for years. And she said that. She said, what is really weird is that I've been told by so many people, Wendy, you called it. She said even people from her family have reached out to her to know that she had already called it. And she says that it's about time that something is happening in relation to Diddy. And she said that when she saw the video of Cassie on TV, she felt like it was horrific. But you have to think, how many more times, how many more people, how many more ones, just so horrible. So
yeah, I've never heard Wendy accused Diddy of committing crimes. She just always accused him of being gay. Freaky. No, gay. Well, gay and freaky.
Yeah, that's
freaky
right.
Gay.
She said freaky. But
freaky gay.
Same bullshit.
But here's the thing about Diddy's situation, right? It don't need any more sauce on it. Like it needs zero seasoning.
That's what I'm saying. It's already fucked up already. You can't even get too much work into this.
Found 120 people, exactly 60 men and 60 women.
Oh, it was more. They cut it down to that number.
Which exactly
it's bullshit.
60 women, the perfect balance of cheeks.
That's stupid.
Come on. And then when you create things, when you say 1-800 did Diddy rape me hotline, how do you expect humans to operate in good faith with something like that? Like, how can you go through those calls and pick who's credible?
Talking about 20 years ago, I was in a club and he did it. Like, it's
exactly stupid.
How do you know that these people are making accusations in good faith? Like, you think that you put a hotline out in this era to the World Wide Web, hundreds of thousands, probably millions of people calling. You think people ain't playing? How do you go through those things and pick
I just said that. Proof, y'all. Where's the fucking proof? You can have a million people come forth with no damn proof. Like, what's the whole point? You coming forth, talk about, like I said, you got a whole hotline of people in these the courts and calling these different people. Hey, Diddy did this to me. Diddy did this to me. Where's the fucking proof? That's the first thing I would ask you. Do you have any proof, any recollection? Like, were you around Diddy? Did Diddy even know who you are? Were you ever around Bad Boy Records? Were you ever at a Diddy party? Did you ever have any business with Diddy? Like, let's be for real, y'all. Like, we gotta be for real out here. Like, some of these cases just don't make sense. I know a lot of people getting scared because, hey, he got 2,300 people came forth, 5 dozen people came forth. Diddy's getting locked up. Look, I'm not saying he's not gonna do no kind of time, but what I'm saying is the time you might think I still don't think he's gonna do that much time, in my opinion. It doesn't make sense. It's like they did that with Bill Cosby in jail. They had to go back into his case. Yeah, this case don't make no sense. It's a stupid case. And a lot of people just not realizing that it's a dumb case. Like, it's just a bunch of people coming forward saying, hey, let's get at Diddy now to get some money. It's just like to me, it's like a gang of people working together to take down one person. They feel like it's too powerful. That's just my opinion on it. You know what I mean? It's just a bunch of people coming together, like, you know what? Yeah, his case was weird too. Yeah, Bill Cosby case. Bill Cosby just had too many weirdos. That's why he had to let him out of jail, because it was just too many. Let's like this. People gotta understand this. When there's too many people coming forth saying the same shit, and it's just the same shit keep coming. It doesn't make sense anymore. You're like, okay, either the judge or the prosecutor, everybody, like, some of these people are lying. You gotta pick common sense to believe that half the people are lying. And then the people that aren't lying, you gotta like try to, I guess, think about like how far things went and what evidence do these people have. And I feel like you gotta have more evidence than you just saying something happened to you. Like, where's the evidence you got drugged? that something got spiked in your drink? Like, what evidence do you have that you had sex with Diddy? Like, where's the evidence at? It's just people saying stuff. So if he get locked up because it's a he say she say shit, then I don't understand this the system at all. That anybody could just say you did something and then that's it, and there's no like that's bullshit in my opinion. So anybody can say, hey, you robbed me. I'm like, motherfucker, I wasn't even in that state. No, 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 no. You the one that robbed me. You robbed me. I know it was you. You robbed me. And then you go to jail for life because, what I mean, and you ain't even do that shit don't make no damn sense. Ron's in the building. Salute my bro in the building. Comes down. So, too money hungry people. These celebrities, they just. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these celebrity cases be crap. They be cat. Let's see what else.
How do you get the job for the person that vets the diddler hotline? Like that, outside of the attorneys, they have to have help that do it. It's like I don't know. What are the perimeters?
The stories that's gonna hit the press, the stories that people are gonna talk about. That's 9 times a day gonna take.
Yeah, it's just things like that which make it feels like it makes no, it does. It makes our judicial system a joke, and it ruins the validity of folks with real accusations.
Exactly.
And did we just say that?
These things.
Did we just say it makes everything look bad now because he just said the same shit I just said. It makes everything look bad now. If everybody's coming forth saying the same thing, it makes the case look bad. It makes the case look retarded now. Same thing you saying, Big B, makes the case look stupid. I mean, look unreal. Like, okay, how many people going? Okay, tomorrow. Let's see how many cases Diddy got charged with tomorrow. By the end of this whole case, you're gonna have like 1 million people that say, "Hey, I was at Diddy party. He looked at me a wrong way, and I felt uncomfortable. I want some money from it." Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here. Like, life just don't work that way. You know what I mean? It don't work like that. And half these people are not gonna get a dime. I feel like they're in their time. They're just trying to figure out if they could get some clout off this Diddy case. That's what it was about. And I feel bad for the people that's really victims in the case, because I'm sure there's some people that work with Diddy that's real victims, of course. I'm sure Diddy wasn't a good boss like that. I'm sure he did threaten people because he's known to threaten people. He got money, so I'm sure he could really put stuff on niggas' heads and be like, yo, if you don't do this my way, we're gonna have a problem. I already heard interviews about Diddy coming at niggas wrong way, like, yo, if you don't do it this way, we're gonna have some problems. And Diddy was known to be a goon. Like I said, he a gangster in the suit. So that's true. But him spiking people's drinks, him forcing people to have sex, like I don't understand that. Somebody with so much money, why would you have to force somebody to do things with you with so much money? People would be willing to just do it because you Diddy. Like what that's stupid, right? People would just be willing to do it because you Diddy. And I feel like a lot of niggas is really hating on him, in my opinion. I feel like people was hating on him because he got too successful. Now he own brands, liquor, clothing brands. He owns too much. He owns too much. I keep saying this all my lives. He owns too much. That's the problem is Diddy owns too much. That's why he's in this predicament he's in. And I also think that me talking about this shit shadow bans my page because you know what I mean. Like when you start talking about true stuff, YouTube has a tendency of shadow banning motherfuckers' platforms for some reason. The way they analytics is, I don't give a fuck. YouTube gonna do what they do. I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna still keep it moving. You know what I mean? The audience might not be big, but I'm still putting out that content. It's just, in my opinion, that's just the way the case is. You know what I mean? It's a lot of foolishness with a lot of John Doe people. You know what I mean? That never was around Diddy at all. Some of them probably don't even live in this country. Just a bunch of people calling a 1-800 number to put a case against somebody they didn't know. So I can call right now somebody that never been around Diddy like that. And I can say, yo, I was at a Diddy party in 2008, 2009. I was at a Diddy party, and I think somebody might have slipped something in my drink. I went home, started feeling funny. You know what I mean? Like stomach started hurting. I passed out. I don't remember what happened. So like, come on, that's all that's going on. It's just people making shit up, y'all. Let's just be honest. It's people making shit up, and they got no evidence about anything they talking about. I still feel like this case ain't gonna go that far as people think. It might go to trial, shit like that, but I want to see the evidence. I want to see like pills. I want to see like saying, hey, Diddy gave me this kind of pill. This pill came from Diddy. This came from Diddy. This came from Diddy, and the proof about it. It can't just be like, okay, how many people come forward and say, oh, I was at a Diddy party and he did this to me. Like, come on, because 100 people can lie just to get a check. So the prosecutors and whoever is going to be doing this case, that in mind too. that the money that Diddy has, a lot of people want a piece of that money. So they're gonna say whatever they want to do to get that money. They're gonna do whatever they gotta do to get that bread. About lying, never been around Diddy, about Bad Boy Record, about people like and the thing is I don't like is they're gonna bring people's names in that has nothing to do with Diddy. Cool with Diddy and you're Diddy's friend. It's like me being friends with Diddy, right? And somebody coming to get Jersey Rich because I just know Diddy. Like I'm associate Diddy, so now I'm getting charged with shit because I was around it. I don't feel like that's fair. See if you've seen people getting raped and you was around it and you didn't do nothing about it, that's a different story. But you just knowing Diddy, being associated with him, your name should get brought cases. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what's going on with a lot of people. While a lot of people are just gonna take pleas, they just throw the court some money and leave me out this case because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's why like Dame Dash had to come forth and talk about those pictures with Leah. He had to come forth because people's always questioning him. Hey man, like you was at a Diddy party, but you seen Aaliyah. So he had to come forth now because a lot of people got to come forth. Anybody involved with the Diddy party gonna have to come forth. Anybody that was seen in the picture with Diddy, you
these
come
things
forth.
have not been filed, so we gotta wait to see what may be real, what may not be real. But it does. I wouldn't go if I was a victim. I wouldn't be a part of this like major lawsuit. It just looks
stupid.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It looks stupid.
Is if you are a victim, a lot of times
if you got drugs, first thing you do is go to the hospital and get the test done. Show me the report. Facts, Big B. That's a fact. Yo, Big B. That is a fact. I was saying that too. Like, you got what's the proof that you got drugged? That you got like you just saying shit. Where's the proof to back it up that Diddy did this to you? That doesn't make no sense.
And you see why the reason he's calling out these corporations and these little companies, because that's where he's gonna have to get the money from. Because Diddy ain't gonna have no money. Diddy's gonna be spending all his money fighting this criminal case.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be broke.
These civil cases, fighting them civil cases. This 120 cases right here.
He's gonna be broke.
$12 to $20 million.
Diddy's gonna have if Diddy gets out of jail, Diddy's gonna have to build his bank account back up somehow. I just said the thing I just say this, Big B. Like Diddy's gonna go broke, so everybody trying to get money out of Diddy, you're not gonna get shit because he ain't gonna have it. He's not gonna have $1 million to give everybody because he don't have that much money like that. He's a trillion billionaire, but money goes down fast when you paying lawyers, you paying this person, this, and he's paying a lot of fees. He's fighting big cases, y'all. That shit costs a lot of money. He's gonna have to build his bank account up. So y'all waiting to get a check, man. Y'all gonna be waiting a long time. Y'all gonna be waiting a long time, and I feel like y'all never gonna get a check. Maybe a couple people might get a check. He might cut a deal with some people down the line, like he did with Cassie. But other than that, I don't feel like y'all just wasting y'all time calling the 800 number, putting bad information out about me.
Ensure those
but you see, they know what they're doing because look at that.
That's before trial. That's before they even trial.
That's before anything is even filed.
Yes.
Like there's not even a filing, and we had to dive into all of this.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna wrap it up here. That was the first hour.
That's right. Just with the mess with Lauren LaRosa. All right,
Yes.
man. When we come back,
It's been good.
Morgan would have done us.
It's been good. It's been good. It's been good. Like I was gonna get into the Kim Porter book too. I might do that on a separate live because I've been live for a half hour. Now this was gonna be like a quick live anyway, and I don't have like a real big audience. Like I said, I think YouTube is starting to shadow ban page again because when they see you talk about real shit and real facts and shit, they tend to shadow ban your platform. So I'm not gonna waste too much time just on live if I don't have a decent amount of audience in here. I got enough people to hit the like button. I appreciate that. Hopefully I get some more people to come back and watch the video. But other than me just giving y'all this content and having like 3 or 4 people in the chat, which I appreciate, which is cool, but my page was on the right track. A few lives on YouTube, you trying to play a hate on the motherfucking platform. You could tell when YouTube start to play a hate with your platform, where your viewers and everything come in slow. It's happened to me before when YouTube just be capping with shit. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna. I know on the thing I put down, I was gonna talk about the Kim Porter book. I might come back on a whole nother live in an hour, about like 3:30, 3:45. I'm gonna come back again with another live, just specifically talk about the Kim Porter book because that one is a longer live because that's like a 2-hour video, but I'm gonna take pieces of it and just give my intake about the book that came out, and then maybe I touch base about something else. I'll probably go live again like in another hour, y'all. So everybody hit that like button. I appreciate it. Everybody show love. Big B. You know what I mean? Bronze on my moderators. I'm gonna try to put it on my community wall that I'm live. Because I need to build more audience up in here. You dig what I'm saying? Like, because we got good content. My last live's been lit. I just don't have enough of the support. So somehow I got to get some of the support more in here. You dig what I'm saying? Has it been good conversations? I tell people too, though, you always gotta just be viewing. You can put something in the chat too. I mean, salute. You know, what I mean, y'all could put something in the chat too. To talk. Give your opinion. Just everything I do, like I said before, all of my lives is about opinions. It's your opinion about a case. We're gonna talk about different things. I might talk about the strike that's going on my next live. You know what I mean? I'm talking about a whole lot of shit. There's a lot of shit going on in the world we need to talk about, and we're gonna talk about it. I appreciate it, Big B. Like I said, I'm trying. I'm trying on here. YouTube be play hating on the player because my page ain't so big. So they be shadow banning it. You know what I mean? Not showing it to a lot of people on purpose like that. Not showing people on live. YouTube do that. They do that bullshit to a lot of people for some reason. I don't know why, but they do it. You know what I mean? So on that note, YouTube family, I'm gonna catch you on the next video. I'll probably be live about like 3:45. About like what time is it? Yeah, wait 5 minutes. 3:45, 3:50. A little before 4 o'clock, I'm gonna go live. If not 4 o'clock on the dot, I'll be live again. We're gonna talk about the Kim Porter book and maybe something else, maybe about the strike too. Even though it's two different topics, but we're gonna keep it going with this content, y'all. So on that note, man, everybody have a blessed rest of y'all day. I'm gonna catch y'all like in an hour, y'all. Y'all be safe.